Exposed now.
Very well. Here we go.
Road ain't so bad. Forget.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out. No bother. We're just daydreaming anyhow.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
Luck's been on our side this far. No reason to think it'll run out now.
Optimism, my friend. Try it out.
Yeah, right.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
No helping it. We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Doesn't taste half bad.
Die if I met a road reeking of this place. Never get the smell of my clothes. Have to burn them.
Have you spoken to Korga? What is it? Some artifact Aradin was hunting. I don't know any more than that, and I don't want to. This grove is poorer for losing Halsin, but I have my own people's concerns to look to. No word from the scouts yet?
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Eltergard. A lot of territory to cover before Baldur's Gate. And any cure found there.
Commander!
Just Zevlor, Tilly. We're civilians now, remember?
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life. They can't take...
They can, and did. Avernus changed things. Best we get used to that.
Yes. Zeflor. The Watch or the Flaming Fist?
Pardon?
When we get to Baldur's Gate, where are we enlisting?
I'm done soldiering, Tilly. I'd like a clean start, but go with the Watch. You're too honest to be a mercenary.
On the hunt. I hardly need a bodyguard. This isn't Avernus.
No, sir. At least the monsters there looked like monsters.
On tippy toes. Nothing.
Best get going.
Goblins, gnomes. So many ways to die.
Have to keep going.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight. There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line? I'm sure you're good for it. Just leave the gold on my corpse. After seeing you at the gate, I'm sure you'll last longer than us. Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it.
So many ways to die.
to put my hands on everything.
Ain't leaving town for a good while after this.
Please. I've been through enough.
Something good here, I hope.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Please, let us through! Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn! And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh! Let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out! Do all the damn rituals you damn it! We could have taken those guards.
I'd rather you not get eaten by a bear. I could try greasing palms. Ease things over.
Very well.
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
She was caught. Foolish child. Let them judge her.
Great, another one.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
And you have blood on your hands!
She must be terrified. Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, step back. Go join the other tieflings. It's forbidden to outsiders. Korga's orders. No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Yes, I see.
Outsider, away!
Your kin will be held accountable for your action, tieflings. Respect our grove or face our claws.
Few outsiders are allowed in here. Be respectful and do not interfere.
By Sylvanus, the old oak, all death begets life.
I thought you were Halcyon.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halcyon? Promise me a mate.
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. I don't fear your blood, tiefling. I fear my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. Perhaps not. But that does not make it right. Only Master Halcyon can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for everyone here. The ritual is Korga's decision, but she is not our leader. Master Halcyon welcomed the refugees in. I wait for him to resolve this. Please, Tusk. It's not the time.
By Sylvanus, the Forest Father, we are granted balance. Might be useful.
Again? Again?
concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle? Yeah, you're right. This is better.
Defendenus ab iminetibus haquelebre o tuo. Ad terra ortum ad nos terra.
I'm sleeping. Okay.
My Earthheim friend. Alas, I've never learned to converse with your family. Yes, I'm quite aware. You there! Hello!
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
Ah, my good friend! You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
over, then through. I should speak up.
You there! Just a moment.
As the cut his brow.
For me.
Ah! You were at the gates just now, no? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witness mistook obvious silver dragon for brass. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use. Why, goblins, obviously. Well, someone ought to chronicle these curious events. I'd heard the master of this place, a druid called Halsin, might be able to point me in the right direction. But he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really. My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Come on. All the druids can understand me. You can. Why can't the man with the pen? I traveled a long way.
The man nods thoughtfully and adds another dismembered limb to his sketch.
Pardon me, I must prepare to travel. Good. To the goblins camped nearby, of course. Whoever this absolute they're worshipping might...
Come on. All the
The man nods.
Would that we could speak freely, my Ursine friend. Alas, I've never
By
learned to
Sylvanus,
converse with
the
your
Tree
kind.
Father, our turmoil is calmed.
Pardon me, I must prepare to travel. Good.
All right, what now? Need to find a way forward.
that her?
Shah's blessings upon you.
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop! Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
Terrible.
No! You're killing us! My head is melting. I'm leaving before the damage is permanent. Please, make it stop! Can't you hear it? Her singing.
Terrible.
Oh no, whatever shall we do? More witless creatures. More ear bleed. My head is melting. I'm leaving before the damage is permanent.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become. More like butchering. Don't know why I bother. No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't. Nothing fits, you know? We lost people on the way here, and the dead deserve to be remembered. That's what my teacher always said. It can't hurt. I have hurt. I have an extra loot, if you want. I'll start from the beginning. We'll take it slow. Dance upon the stars tonight. No, I'm moments away from grisly at the hands of this bloody song. I can't... I and the dead deserve to be remembered. That's what my teacher always said. It can't hurt. My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her, dancing beneath the stars, a huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble, like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect. That it's okay. That I'll be okay. And thank you for everything. Moon, moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Wait.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun, all reminds me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon, sun, all reminds me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Sorry. Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. She'd yell at me for that clunky verse and make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this. Upon the stars tonight, smile and pain will fade away.
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop! Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
Terrible.
We can't. Our brains are melting.
Karina, drag me away. The big one is right. We should go before it's too late.
With my last strength, I will save us both. Away! Away!
Oh, remind me of your grace, faith,
What path lies before me?
oh, the love I can't repay.
Trust no one. Let's crack it open.
Still alive. So that's progress.
My faith protects me.
What now?
Oh, action, not reaction. No time to rest.
Son, oh, remind me of your grace, faith.
Let's have a look.
Oh, the love I can't repay.
Breathe deep.
Reminds me of your grace. Oh, the love I can't repay.
Danger. What a day.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Would that we could speak freely, my Earthside friend. Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
Wish I had a...
Yes, I'm quite aware.
Please return. Before it's too late. Let's see what this does. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Gorga? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanus. She must pay the price. You will imprison the thief under guard of my servant. Then we cast out the rest.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Gorga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil, and I will cast out the rest. Girl, you mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Koga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. Halsin is gone. I am first druid now. I will take control and prove my authority. Fair words. Child, take to the others word of my grace. Sifasif, Tila, to me!
It hurts.
Thank you, Koga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural depicts a ritual, but you do not recognize the deity involved.
That's what matters.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? First you urge grace, then you speak truth. To think a devil could surprise me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. The Rite of Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You'll do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded. Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor. Nettie, yes. She's bumbling about somewhere. But if your treatment is meant to outlast the rite, you'll be removed with the rest.
There is work to do. Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something? I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport, and yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like. I know a place. Not just yet. Let's choose our moment. Some quiet night, when the others are asleep and there's no distractions, I'll come for you. Fine. What's on your mind? Does it even need to be asked? We're beyond me merely liking you. I think I'm a different person, owing to you. A long way to go still.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Speak. I have a confession. I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland. Yes, all that is true. I am cold as the sea of night. But you have stoked fires I didn't know I possessed. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another. You've gained my respect, and more still, my yearning. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hair stand on end. If you must know, Vlakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the undying Queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be, say what I must be, to survive every beast I face and every wound I bear. Enough talk. I will be plain. I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight, perhaps later. But I want it all the same. Do you? Yes. Perhaps one night soon, I will come to your bunk and take what is mine. Until that night comes, I shall keep enjoying your scent. Speak.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
The rat watches your movements but does not speak. The rat doesn't respond. It simply bares its teeth.
Should mind my step. Seems like a good moment to talk.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse. Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damn ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad. Ah, I see. You will find her deeper in the caves. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. Come, Silver. Stay close.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts? No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe. You can stay, if you must.
We take Grove law seriously.
By letting that child escape without consequence. We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
I'll give it a shot.
That mural.
Darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Local history, written in riddles.
Grove spotted some rather interesting murals, I must say. They just reminded me of something half forgotten. It seemed to depict Lady Shah's warriors in combat. I hadn't known they were active in these parts. You know me. I'm not usually one to elaborate if I can avoid it. They looked like dark justiciars, an elite force among Lady Shah's ranks. Only the very finest proved themselves worthy of the title. There was a proving ground of sorts, a place where initiates sought to complete Lady Shah's trials and make a sacrifice in her name. But that place is lost now. Some even wonder if it ever truly existed. Curious to see them depicted in such a place. Perhaps there's more to it. But there's nothing to be done about it just now. Better take a look.
Like claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural depicts a ritual, but you do not recognize the deity involved.
Don't touch me.
Like claw and tooth, the mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
Still breathing, despite everything. Swift as my feet can carry me.
I'm ready. Worth a try.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
No one stopped me yet. Let's see.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name. Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Selûne.
With haste.
I don't want blood on my hands.
We have the right to defend our home.
So that's what you want? To kill a bunch of innocents?
I don't want to kill anyone, but I won't let this grove be harmed. Not again.
The rat glares at you, but says nothing.
Ridiculous. We'll just let her run off.
She's a child.
A devil child. One who tried to steal from us.
Yet she failed. That's what matters.
What's up for discussion?
Please leave. Hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
What will you people want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Temple of Shar. Where? And what's this about a curse? Shar's blessings upon you.
Did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt?
Please. I'm resting.
The bird says nothing, trying to rest. The bird says nothing. Only the sound of its labored breath fills the silence.
Can't afford to stay idle. No harm in a little conversation.
The bird's eyes are glad.
Looking ahead.
That feels good. Thank you. I was scouting the hills nearby. Got too close to a knoll. They're everywhere up there. Stay away if you can.
Without consequence. We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trap.
Heard about your antics at the gate? You look well for someone that took on a troop of goblins. There's something I can do for you? Why are you asking? Did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles? I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do. It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not? I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hell was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there, but you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though? It's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. But it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say. There's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. It would mean everything to the crew. To me. I wish I could tell you more, but only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne, and Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. It's the Vanis, just on my bed.
Wyvern poison. There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Is stubborn. It refuses both to leave or to allow itself to be used as you desire.
Don't go there. Shah's blessings upon you.
Speak.
Need something?
disregards you lifelessly. The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
Moonrise Towers. Initiation. Minthara. Back at camp. Scouting. Found druids. No.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
What if Halsin is... No, don't go there.
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Assuming he's still alive.
Always room for more. On my way. Open up.
anything over there? A tidy slot, but no rune.
Keep your distance, darling. Simple. I can't even see a lock to pick.
Let's move. I have a lot on my mind. And well, in it. Light on my feet.
Sylvanas, I just want my bed.
Don't mind if I do. Glad to have an ally.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Well met.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Fate spins.
Dost thou require a new app?
Speak.
May the darkness protect you. Dancing. It has to open, surely. It has to do something.
Shadowheart's attention is consumed by a strange box that she turns over in her hands. The box is inscribed with glyphs, similar to those used by the Githyanki. In an instant, Shadowheart hides the box from view.
It's nothing. Trust me. Interesting choice of camp we have here, isn't it? Peaceful.
You feel Shadowheart's deep protectiveness of the artifact. Though she doesn't understand it, she believes that her fate is entwined with it somehow.
Exactly. I'm just waiting for you to get really desperate before naming my price. I'd like some time alone now. We'll talk soon.
You feel Shadowheart's deep protectiveness of the artifact. Though she doesn't understand it, she believes that her fate is entwined with it somehow.
That's not for you to decide. There's a world beyond us. I'd like to...
You feel Shadowheart's deep protectiveness of the artifact. Though she doesn't understand it, she believes that her...
I wish that was true. But I've seen plenty of blood spilled for just those kinds of things. The world will keep on scheming no matter what happens to us. I do. But I won't. Not yet. I'd like some time alone now. We'll talk soon.
Moving ahead. First in my heart.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind? I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind?
She is serious. Even she seems surprised. She's attracted to you, but you sense more. A warm swell of embarrassment.
Perhaps we should wait for more comfortable surrounds. Besides, I can't afford to tire you out. We still have work to do. Rest well.
You sense more. A warm swell of embarrassment.
Disappointing. Perhaps something else will come to you before we part ways. Rest well.
You sense more. A warm swell of embarrassment.
Huh. A little comfort and company doesn't sound bad. But let's take care of our problem first. Rest well.
You sense more. A warm swell of embarrassment.
Adventurous. Perhaps something else will come to you before we part ways. Rest well.
You sense more. A warm swell of embarrassment.
That sounds interesting. But on second thought, I'm quite tired.
You sense more. A warm swell of embarrassment.
A little comfort and company doesn't sound bad. But let's take care of our problem first. Rest well. May the darkness protect you.
Something's on my mind.
Galek. I remember who I was in Kresh Kalir. I was hungry to face my first Geich. My sword pined for their blood. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. Next time you're able, look to the sky. Watch the moon cross it. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my Kresh. Kalir. Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in Kreshes all throughout realm space. Kalir is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vash's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a Kresh. Speak.
Fate, dost thou require a new...
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, allow ourselves a few moments of rest. Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you. What's on your mind? Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone. Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer. What's on your mind?
Speak.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel? Healthy, and troubled by that fact. Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash. Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Well met.
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? Why not? You've been to the Hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. A delicious thought, but... the right moment. I'm sorry. I need to clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight. Yes?
It seems to be the perfect night to spend a little time together. Just you and I. Assuming you haven't changed your mind, of course. You made it. Come here. Sit with me. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions? Bold. What does us entail? I suppose I'll find out. To us. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins or anything like that. Something about you. won't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shard, see... I hope so too. Though I'm not sure what kind of courtship will be afforded, given all that we're facing. But if you want to see where this goes, I do as well. I'm not sure what else I can say, at least until I can remember more. She taught me, trained me, punished me. Often, I think I feel her influence when the wound pains me. Not even memories, just glimpses, impressions. Perhaps the wound is her doing, something Lady Shah bid her to do. I don't know. Very serious of you. But go ahead. It's strange. I've been dwelling wanting to become a Dark Justiciar. But perhaps I should be content with my lot. I'm already blessed to have you at my side, after all. Fine. What's on your mind? She asked my name. I can't remember what I said. I can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. That's all I remember. There's something I've been wanting to share with you. Use the tadpole. She asked my name.
What if Halsin is... No.
She asked my name. Hurts. That's all I remember. Hurts. That's all I remember. Lady Shah. But yes, her and those who saved me and taught me her ways. The Mother Superior. She made me who That's all I remember. Lady Shah. She made me who I am. At least as best as I can remember. She taught me, trained me, punished me when I failed her, which was often. Perhaps I was. She sent me on this mission after all. Very serious of you. But go ahead. It's strange. I've been dwelling on what I told you before about wanting to become a Dark Justiciar. But perhaps I should be content with my lot. I'm already blessed to have you at my side, after all.
Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something?
Speak.
Yes?
Another step forward.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need?
Speak.
Something's on my mind.
Fate. Dost thou require a new...
How can I help?
Well met.
Yes?
Here goes nothing.
I've come to sate you and be sated. I lead, you follow.